Hello everyone, I'm doing a very special flight today. We're in Cincinnati right now. Flying one of our passenger 747-400s down to Florida for a special customer, and then we are going to fly them to their destination. It's one of the most unique 747s you can ever find in the world. This one it is. This is one of the two ones that we have on our fleet. And this one is got only 210 seats. Normally this airplane this size carries about like 450 or more, even more passengers. But you will see, I'll show you the inside of it. It has nothing but business class seats. 10 first class seats are very, very comfortable. And then very few coach seats way in the back. So let's hop inside and then I'll show you this beautiful airplane. Of course, every flight starts with a successful walk-around inspection before each flight actually leaves the ground. One of the crew members goes around the airplane and inspects the tires, the brakes, and the nose, and the wings, and you know, pretty much when you see a crew member, a pilot walk around the airplane, that's what we do. We give a very good look at all the components of the aircraft, and to make sure that it's going to result in a successful takeoff and a successful flight. So the special thing about doing a walk around in a 747, it's a huge airplane, so you actually realize how huge the airplane is when you're standing next to a tire, when you're seeing the size of those engines and just how tall the wing is or how tall the tail is. It's just an amazing piece of engineering built by Boeing. Even going up the stairs on a Queen, it's an interesting experience. You can see all the trucks that are giving us a support for this flight. There's maintenance, there's catering, there's this and that. A lot of people touch these flights so that they can actually be very successful. Here we are in the first class section. It's in the nose of the aircraft. As you can see, you have not only the seats, but they have ottomans associated with those seats as well. So it's actually very comfortable right up in front in the first class section. As we come down from the first class to the first section of the business class, there's an interesting place in that part. By the way, you can tell who we are flying today just looking at the insignia on the seats. As we come down from the first class section, you can see, actually, you can take the clue who we are flying today, looking at some of the stickers that we placed in the mirrors. And the headrests, they have the seat covers too. So this is the business class section, the very first section of the business class, 2x3, 2 seating. Here we are, we see the stairs that they take us to upper deck. It's a very quiet, very almost business airplane-like environment. In the back we have a huge galley, but here we have 2x2 business class seats. As I said, it's almost like a private jet that is just flying for you. You don't realize the fact that you're flying with a huge amount of people and downstairs, but it's a very quiet, very comfortable ride here in the upper deck. As we come back from the upper deck, I'm gonna show you the back galley. This is a very interesting part because we store a lot of catering material in here. More than what you would need for the only upper deck people. We have a lot of ovens and we have, of course, coffee pots. Coffee is a very important component of the flying, of course. As we come down from the upper deck, we're going to continue on the business class section. You can see some boxes here and there, and then some water because it's being loaded with the catering. Here's another galley from just underneath the upper deck. This is our right side door. Here's another galley with more, of course, coffee pots, because coffee is one of the highest consumed material in the airplane. Here's another business class section. 2, 3, 2 very comfortable seats. As I mentioned, this airplane has very business class seating, heavy aircraft. It goes all the way to the back of the aircraft. And normally, in a normal passenger 747, you will have a coach seating in here, but no, this is nothing but business class. And here's another emergency exit door. Right next to it, flight attendant stations and more catering, more galley equipment. So yeah, we cater to the special customers in a very special way. And as I said, we keep going all the way to the back of the airplane to see the coach seating at the end. And this is literally the final section of the aircraft. We still have business class seats in here. And finally, you see the coach seating. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of seats for the coach. And then here we are, we're going into a very special section of the 747. You'll probably never see it. We go into this cabinet, and then upstairs we go on this cabinet, and this is the crew rest area for the cabin crew. It's being catered, it's being loaded right now, so don't mind the mess, and it's going to get cleaned up as we get ready for the flight. So this is the place where flight attendants actually sleep, take their rests during the long flights. Not today, because our flight is only going to be an hour and 50 minutes long. Here we are, only 4 rows of coach seats. Now going back up from the back of the airplane all the way to the front. And as we come basically full circle on this part, on this tour of the airplane, we are going back to the L1 door. As you can see, we have loadmasters, we have mechanics that they're actually still discussing how to do this flight. The maintenance is in there, company trucks are in there. Anybody that is going to service this airplane, catering wise, maintenance wise, or any other supplies in the airplane, they are there to support us. Early in the morning, off we go from Cincinnati down to Jacksonville. Short flight, straight line, and after we get to Jacksonville, it is going to be some long wait on the ground because people will come to the airplane, not all at once, but in waves. And in the special day, we go up to Detroit for Jaguars Detroit game. And once we land in Detroit, people come off the plane and we just go to the hotel for our rest, and we do the reverse of this flight the following day for Jacksonville Jaguars. I hope you enjoyed the time. Come back and see us on this channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for everybody that got involved in this video, including my employer. I really appreciate their support on this thing, and We'll see you on the next Kaptan Baha video. See you next time.